Aquarius, welcome back and welcome to my channel, Pearls of Wisdom and Witchery. My name is Becca. For those of you who don't know, I'd like to give a quick shout out to some divine inspiration, Goddess Dragon Tarot. If you haven't checked out her channel, check it out. She's really helped to guide me throughout the last year. So I pull a 5-position spread. The first position is your recent past. We have the 10 of water, the happy Buddha. The second position is your situation, current situation, the Ace of Earth. Third position is your potential block. Nine of Fire. Someone's being a little defensive about a new beginning. The fourth position is your message from Spirit. The Hierophant. And the fifth position is your potential outcome. Okay, Aquarius. So the Hierophant can speak about a lot of different things. It can talk about a committed relationship. It could talk about your spirituality. To me, a lot of times it means have faith. But it also represents structure. Your potential outcome is the Ace of Fire. So, for those of you into numerology, I have a 10, I have an ace, I have a 9, I have a 5, and I have another ace. So, we have an ending and 2 beginnings here. And a card that 5s mean change. Okay. The overall energy for your reading is the 8 of Air. So this is self-imprisonment. This is being trapped in your own head. This is going around in the same old thought patterns. So let's get a clarification on this 10 of Water. 10s are also 1s in numerology. I don't know how to take these. Bottom of the cup, you were having a really hard time moving away from something. So what came out and hit the chair, like table, my chair, which also looks a lot like the table, is the Ace of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Then we got the Tower in reverse, the Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. So we have 2 10s, 2 aces, and a 16. Okay, I'll just shut up about the numbers for a minute. So what this is telling me is I feel like there was no action taken towards this legacy. Okay, and so you know, you have this tower here staring at me. Talking about a recent breakup with some clarity, but you're not trusting your intuition because you felt like whoever this person was, you could trust them. They looked stable. But they took their passion somewhere else. I'm not seeing a third party situation. This could be a work situation, but something here has been it is in the past. It could be something that was slow, but with the High Priestess and the Hierophant here, I'm saying that this is all about enlightenment and ascension. Now this High Priestess, maybe she was talking too much, because this is she who knows but does not tell. But she has a lot of inner wisdom. I almost feel like this situation, I mean, it's clarifying the Ten of Water, so it could have made you really happy, but it was an illusion, and there was clarity on that. 2 tens and 2 aces. Clarify this Ace of Earth. I don't know what it is about these cards and hitting the floor lately. Oh, that's 3. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Prince of Pentacles. This is stubborn energy. I am not moving forward. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. This is being unable to make a decision, not moving forward. It could also be defensive. A lot of times I kind of pick up defensiveness with the swords pointing up like that. And then we have the Judgment card and the Death card in reverse. So, again, someone's not hearing the card, call, and they're not letting this go. And it could be because of the promise of this stable offer. This could also be a slow transformation. With the Judgment in reverse, sometimes I feel like that is someone coming back. And it's really got you stuck in your head and unable to move. And you're questioning why they came back. Your potential blockage is the 9 of Fire here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. This is fighting the good fight to me because he's standing on his moral high ground here, and all these wands are up here trying to poke him, right? But he's standing on the high ground. We got the 5 of Cups in the upright. So this is grief. He's looking at those 3 cups like, oh man, I lost my 3 cups. But he's not noticing the 2 full cups behind him. Then we have the Hanged Man. This is enlightenment. This is getting a new perspective. This is being stuck. And then we have healing. It is in the upright, and wish fulfillment. So whoever's being defensive here, whether it's you or whoever you're dealing with, Aquarius, this is someone who is stuck in grief. But this grief could lead to healing, and it could lead to wish fulfillment. Someone is really, really fighting this. What is the star card is also Aquarius. Start with the one that landed on the Hierophant. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords in reverse. So again, this could be someone who's using biting words. This could also be you, Aquarius. Just saying. An emotional offer. A genuine emotional offer. I just saw the peacock feathers in his arm. So this might be something that is a little ego-based. Then we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's unhappiness. And then we have the Seven of Cups in the upright. You need to choose what makes you happy. You know, let go of this unhappiness. You need to look at all of those cups and make a decision. Right. Now this offer, this is you, Aquarius, making this offer. It needs to be genuine. But you need to give this cup, this offer, to something that you truly love, to something that you really want. The Hierophant talks about structure. He talks about belief systems that have been around for a really long time. And maybe that's moving away from a belief system that's making you unhappy. Something that you're really, really defending. Let's clarify your Ace of Fire. Hierophant in the upright, double confirmation. The Princess of Wands. So this is a message. This is a message that doesn't make you feel good. Or it's a message that you were hoping for with a lot of passion behind it, but it's not coming. And then we have the Prince of Pentacles. This is in the reverse. This is stubborn, stopped energy. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. The Four of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the Justice card. We have balance. All right. your recent past, we have a situation that made you very unhappy. Very unhappy. It caused a lot of emotional instability, and it could have even damaged you emotionally. Um, the situation was removed. I mean, we literally end exactly where we begin. Um, with the Ace of Wands. The difference is that here the Ace of Wands is in reverse. So this action, this passionate new beginning, this gift, it scared the bejesus out of you in the past. I mean, and I feel like it might have cost you um, your legacy at the time, um, your dream, and because of that, you're really scared of trying this again, trying something the same but different. Yeah, but that's your block. Um, is the fear and the grief over the situation. Uh, there is enlightenment here. You're feeling very stuck instead of realizing that the lack of movement forward on this offer caused you a lot of unhappiness. And now you're not exactly sure where to put that cup, and you might be drinking too much on top of it. You need to point your thoughts and morals a little more skyward. There's a structure here that will work, but it needs the right momentum and patience. That is what I'm picking up, Aquarius, out of this reading. I don't know if this is a person you're dealing with or if it's trying to start your own business. I can't really tell. Could be a marriage. If it is a person, if it is a person, there is a lot of majors in here. Both of you are working through some karma, you know. Okay, let's just get some oracle cards here. You know, I'm almost picking up someone who had a terrible idea and got into a lot of trouble for it and is trying to change their ways, but is having a hard time getting other people to believe in them and invest in them because of legal trouble. Although I don't goddess card. We have Themis. I like the color of that. It's very lovely. Themis is one of the oldest and most revered of the Greek goddesses. The daughter of Gaia, the earth goddess, Themis is the mother of the three fates, who determine the destiny of all mortals and gods. Shown here as the giver of dreams, she once was consulted at Delphi as the bestower of oracles. Themis is prophecy incarnate. Her oracles derive from her sense of order and connection to nature. In later Greek mythology, transferred to Mount Olympus, she personified the social order of law and custom, a reminder that social order is ultimately dependent on the natural order of the earth. Themis is a grounded, earthy goddess who is also comfortable moving through the shifting, mantic world of dreams. She is deep wisdom, familiar with both the depths of earth and the heights of sky, a guide into soul. Interesting. Okay, and then we have number 22. Now 22 is a master number. That's the architect, the builder. Okay. We have oath, promise, pledge, and contract. An oath is a sacred bond that we make. It is more than a promise, it is the bond of a soul contract through the spoken word. And thus we must be cautious when we offer our word, and think through what it is we mean when we give it. It is impossible to ever know what another thinks we mean when we give our word. So when this card comes, there is a slight undertone of a warning that another person may take your word and twist it to mean they have your loyalty forever, regardless of circumstance, behavior, or treatment. An oath is made between equals, and an oath can be broken by both parties and by circumstance. You may now be considering a partnership or a contractual agreement. It is almost impossible to know how to ensure that this is a good thing, because the truth is, within every contract there is much that cannot be comprehended, even when it is read. If this is the case, ask the other party in the contract to explain what is meant by clauses you do not understand, and ask them to offer examples, so you can best understand the paper oath you are taking. In some cases, it may be a handshake you are sealing an agreement with. Whatever its form, consider the weight that comes with the feeling of making this contract. Consider the future and the karmic load that the agreement brings to you, along with its immediate benefits. It is the truth that when considering our word, we must understand as fully as we can what we have agreed to. Be sure to do this now. Yeah, I guess I kind of touched on that before. With this justice card here and being trapped in your own thoughts, someone here is thinking about potentially breaking their oath and what that means to them. I mean, we have the Hierophant twice. This is not letting something go because you promised. But there's a lot of grief in it. And that's your block. You have to heal that grief. You need to heal that grief. And you have to see the abundance that you have. I know it's not always easy to be thankful for what is there in your life. I would suggest people start a gratitude journal when I see the Five of Cups or the Five of Pentacles. But I see like the fives are really catching my eye. And, you may be getting screwed over in a deal, so be very careful about signing contracts right now. Although your outcome does have the Justice card, in the upright. So, if this involves a lawyer, it will go in your favor, or is going in your favor. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If it is helpful to you in any way, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you did like it, hit the like button. Even if it didn't resonate with you, it helps spread the message to those people who might need to hear it. So I do really appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the love. And at the end of the day, remember, I love you. Bye.